Hello everyone, it's Odom again. I'm here to show you an update to what's going on in the PTR as far as Resto Druids go. Now, first off, I like to say that I like one of the changes. I do. One of the changes they took the Iflorensis or how the hell you say it. I don't really freaking care. It's the talent and restoration that I like so much in the last video. It lays down a bed of flora underneath your target after you crit with a regrowth. They changed it so that it does not come out with regrowth. It comes out with swift mend. It doesn't matter if you crit or not. It comes out with swift mend. I like this. The reason I like it so damn much is because, like literally, like at the end of this video, I'll show you how much I can spam heals, but you can spam regrowth and you can stack that extra healing over and over and over again, which is, in my opinion, it was overpowered. I thought it was pretty cool because you could actually it would actually do a smart druid a lot of good in raiding situations for raid healing. Now, before I go on any further, you notice that I'm flying over a broken planet. Well, actually, it's not really a broken planet. It's not really a glitch or a bug. It's just the whole game world is streaming in. That's how it. I had a bug. A bunch of other people had the same bug where they couldn't log into the server without disconnecting. So I said, to hell with it. I'm not gonna bother. I just deleted public test realm and I went back and started from scratch. I started downloading everything all over again. And yeah, and I wanted to get on to make this update video because it's been a day or so since they made the changes public, so I wanted to actually give my 2 cents on it. So I wanted to hurry up and get on here, and I figured, why not fly out to Thunder Bluff so I can respec to a PvE build for Resto because of Furious Storm Rage. I figured, why not? Problem is during the taping of this, and even right now, I'm almost done with the bottle, I've been drinking, so I forgot that I had my dual spec that wasn't spec'd anymore. Yeah, good for me, right? Anyway, it's an amazing sight. I mean, watching everything. I mean, the light light graphics work perfectly, but you know, I mean, screw me, I'm stuck in a blue box, right? Anyway, so I mean, I do like this feature that you can play like this, but you know, I mean, they got little invisible blue walls. Like, okay, you can't go out here yet because it's not done. You can't go this way because it's not done. You know, and it drives me nuts. I mean, you'll see when I'm trying to get to the Druid Trainer before I realize that I have a spec open that, you know, I'm trying to get through a building and it's blocking my way, you know, because it's like, oh, you know, you don't want you to walk off a cliff and go into nothingness. Well, you know what? It's going to happen anyway. I've done it before. And it's not good. Anyway, back to the reason for the video. They changed that so now that it procs off of Swiftmend, which is kind of good because that way you can kind of time out where you want it. You know, you just don't have to just spam regrowth. I will say that regrowth is going to be my new fast heal. I don't care how much more you can get for heals out of Nourish with the 20% extra crap. I don't care. It's a faster heal. It's going to be my fast heal. That's my flash heal from now on is regrowth, even if they took that away from it, because it's still beneficial. Now they changed their mastery, which I'll show you later, and that actually makes regrowth a better flash heal because it applies a heal over time. So your first flash heal or your first regrowth will actually get you procced or get you into your mastery so that you can actually get bigger heals off that first one. So, but anyway. This is the build I was playing around with for PvE. At first I was going to do a PvP build. Didn't really... See, efflorescence, is that how you say that? I don't understand. Anyway, I was going to play around and do a PvP build. Actually, I tried PvP with this build that I'm making right now, and it didn't work out too well. I think it's just because the burst damage is being geared and tuned toward 85, where you're going to have like 50k hit points or whatever else. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about that. And I tried it with PvE gear, not PvP gear. In my PvP gear, I think I'm almost 1,000 resilience. Actually, I think I'm a little over 1,000 resilience, and I'm pushing. I think if I did the translation right, it's like around 17% less damage from people. So that probably would have helped me too. But I didn't really freaking care. I just wanted to try it. I was going to record it, but after I did one to try to get used to it, I just said, hell with it, I'm done with it. Anyway, Perseverance is one for PvP. It reduces spell damage taken. I didn't take that. One reason it didn't work out too well. Fury Storm Rage is the one that I'm talking about. Makes your race spell cost no mana, and you have a 30% chance to proc an instant cast Starfire. Malfurion's Gift. I love this. You have a 6% chance when healing with your Life Bloom to proc Omen of Clarity, which is cool, because in PvP, most PvP gear sacrifices mana for resilience. So I mean, in my PvP gear, I don't have as much mana. I have nowhere close to as much mana. So I mean, I love that aspect. Yeah, Nature's Wind. You need that for PvP. It just they changed it so that you don't take less damage. It's just after 50% you get healed with rejuvenation. It throws a rejuvenation on you, which is good if you get this one, Gift of the Earth Mother, because then your rejuvenation actually gives you an instant heal. So it kind of helps you stay up. I noticed a little bit of help, but not too much in PvP. Let me tell you, it could have been a lot better. Now this is where I show you how the DPS works as far as this no mana cost Wraith. I'm narrowing the screen here so you can see down on the bottom of my spell bar where Starfire procs. Now I like this talent for PvE. I do. The problem that I have with it is that Resto Druids don't have hit rating. So you'll notice when I'm doing this, I don't hit sometimes, which I mean is a minor problem. You know, you're not always going to hit with spells, but you know, I mean, it's not like I'm raiding with it or anything like that. I'm not supposed to be raid DPS, but like when you're leveling and you get up into the 60s and you get up into the 70s and you're getting into places, and like say for instance you screw up your questing groove and you need to like somehow get back on track, and you're leveling as Resto, you don't have enough for dual spec, which shouldn't be a problem now that it's only 100 gold, but either way, you didn't want to spend the money on it. You're leveling as Resto spec. You're in an area where you got like mobs that are 1 or 2 levels higher than you, and you're missing a lot. Then obviously this talent isn't gonna be all that good. Noob druids, which you shouldn't be a noob by the time you're in your 60s, but I'm just saying, they'll see this and be like, "Oh, well, I need some hit rating gear. I'm going to start getting some boomkin gear and mixing it in with my Resto gear." And then they'll forget to switch to that they need to replace those pieces with actual Resto gear before they start doing heroics, or any instances for that matter. Because I mean, yeah, druids are kind of easy to play as far as instances go, but you can see my point. I like it for the point of fact that we have DPS and PvE. In PvP we have a little bit of more survivability as far as like, okay, something's following me, I can pop thorns. It takes like 1500 damage when they're hitting me. I can just keep myself alive, you know, and then when he's almost dead I can finish him off with my own DPS. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. But honestly, in PvP, how often are you going to be able to stand there and do this? I mean, look at the damage I'm doing. It's not all that much. I get a 3k crit every once in a while. I've watched some preview videos from like Total Biscuit. 50 some odd K health at 85 or 83, I think he was. 3k isn't gonna do shit. I mean, granted, it might go up by the time you get to 85 or 83. But you can see my point. You can see my problem. Overall, though, I like this talent. It's good. It'll be good for when you're leveling as a druid, if you want to stick with Resto and get insta Qs in random dungeons. I mean, that's all good. But honestly, I would just say, now that they have 100 gold for your respec cost, or for your dual spec, I would suggest you just spend the 100 gold. Simple as that. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to switch specs first off, and then I'm going to show you exactly why regrowth proccing the efflorescence or whatever it is, whatever, is a bad thing. Because number one, you can spam it on one person and the effects will stack. Two, when you're in a raid group, I mean, this is a good thing, I guess. I mean, I thought it was a good thing. Maybe if it didn't stack on one person, it'd still be a good thing. But like, watch here. I'll cast on myself a few times. I'll get the stacks going. And see how much freaking healing is going? I mean, it's crazy. It's all little numbers, but that adds up, dude. That adds up quick. And here in a second, I'm just going to start healing random people that are sitting there on the lower test dummies. Which, by the way, for anybody doing the lower test dummies, I don't know why you're doing it, because you're getting more DPS, but it's on lower armored mobs. I don't get it. But see, imagine there was people standing around each one of these guys, they'd all be getting healing. It would just make us monstrous healers in raids. And in PvP, for that matter, I guess, if people are running around. This is our new mastery. I mean, it's not brand new, but we get 13% bonus healing on targets already affected with one of our heal over time spells. I changed some of my gear around mastery wise, so I actually have mastery in there. Like, I couldn't remember which exact pieces I did, because I did it before the bug, which was like a week ago. So when reforging got in there, so I think I got an extra like 2 points into it. Anyway, here's to show you exactly how much I can heal without running out of mana. I mean, with the normalization of rage, warriors and feral druids can understand this. The better gear you have, the more rage you get, the faster you get it. Okay, when you have shitty gear, the rage you don't, it just doesn't come fast enough, which hurts your DPS or hurts your tanking. Now, here's the kicker though. It's now that it's normalized. I mean, I know there's a lot of people bitching because it's normalized, because you're rage starved now for warriors. The same can go for healing. Okay, now say for instance, right now, look at my mana. I'm hardly moving. I mean, it's going down, but it only goes down when I'm spamming regrowth, which is right, because that's going to be my new fast heal, so naturally it's going to take the most mana. Now, my problem is that if I had shitty gear right now, I would be probably out of mana already. Okay, which is fine, because in heroics and dungeons at 80, it's supposed to be challenging. I like a challenge. I love a challenge. Okay, when I'm raiding, or even doing 5-mans. Heroics anymore are just boring. Now, but the thing is that when you get to 85, okay, now say for instance you have if they try to fine tune it and tweak it so that our mana regen is going to totally bomb or whatever, just so that we're going to have to watch it, they have to scale it with our level or something, or scale it with our gear level or something, with whatever restriction they're going to do with mana cost or whatever. Because the better gear we get, we're going to have an easier time keeping mana. And when somebody figures out a trick to keep more mana, then they're going to be like, oh my god, now 85 all 400 item level people are freaking crazy on healing, and we got to do something about mana because everything's too easy. Well, then when they do something about mana, the people that are just getting to 85 and trying to do these instances are going to be screwed, because they're not going to be able to. The nerfs they do on the higher levels are going to affect the lower levels. It's just how it is. They do the base mana bullshit. They should do maximum mana for spells. That would help. Anyway, I'm Odom. Hope you've enjoyed watching. See you next time.